Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your May mid-month love reading. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the themes that are happening for you for the second half of May. This will be from May 17th to June 1st, but time is fluid, so this may just be when you end up clicking on this video. So let's get into it for my Scorpios. What we're going to do, Scorpio, is just to make sure you find all the messages that resonate. I'm going to tell you to make sure you check out your sun, moon, or your Venus sign that is directly linked to love. We're going to look at a general message, but I will try to get all the messages out for my singles, for my partnerships, and my in separation. So let's see what we have coming out for my Scorpios. What's happening for my Scorpios for the second half of May in love for my Scorpios? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Your first card out here, Scorpio, is Healing Begins, the Six of Swords. Very nice. Your second card out is Control. This is Strength, Leo energy. And your next card out, Scorpio, is Lead. This is the Emperor, and this is Aries energy. All right, Scorpio, it looks to me that you are focused on healing your heart, healing your soul. And you know what, Scorpio, you may have been controlling yourself from your love life, and I feel as though you may be starting to not do that anymore. So I feel as though, Scorpio, maybe you've just been taking the back seat on love. Or for my people in partnerships, there could be a very, very strong sense that you two needed to heal this union. Or maybe there was just some conflict that needed to be healed. Because it looks to me like you guys are receiving this healing and you guys are becoming stronger because of it. And you guys are going to be like extremely powerful by month's end for some of you Scorpios who are in partnership. For my people who are in separation with their interests, I do believe that this is where the separation was, and I feel like by month's end, you may not be in separation for that much longer, or one of you may be trying to take the lead on this separation to get things moving. For my singles, same situation. I feel like either you have been taking the back seat in love and controlling yourself, but I don't really feel like it's going to be anymore. Either someone's coming in for you, or you just decide to start taking control of your love life. So, Scorpio, underneath Healing Begins here, we have the Page of Cups. There you go. That's that new energy. That's that new emotion. That's that new sense of I'm ready for emotion now. With Control, we have the Ten of Wands. There you go. There's that putting that burden down of holding your energy back. There's that putting down the burden of not going towards somebody, or someone not going towards you, someone not coming towards you. So Scorpio, someone may have been pulling back their energy from you extremely. This could be for my singles or in separation. And they are, I feel like they're going to be coming back around, because underneath Lead here, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is showing me that whomever is in the lead here is just not feeling like they are anymore. So Scorpio, if someone has been pulling back their energy from you, I feel as though they may come back around with a little Page of Cups, just a gesture. Maybe, hey, Scorpio, I'm sorry. Or, hey, I miss you. Hey, how are you? Something very little. But nonetheless, they are releasing this control of their energy. This is for my people in separation. Because with strength here, that is extreme pullback, that is extreme control, like, of your energy. So the fact that we do have the 10 of wands here just shows me that this person who has been controlling their energy from you, no more, Scorpio. Well, at least you'll start feeling this energy by, I'd say, close to month's end, close to May ending. And you know what, Scorpio, this person may have caused you pain in the past. They could have caused you anxiety, anxious feelings, negative thoughts. So when they do return back, you may have a bit of a feeling of like, what do I do? Feeling. Because the Emperor coming back would give that feeling, because that is the someone who leads their lives. So if this is not you returning back to somebody, Scorpio, I feel as though this is someone returning back to you who has caused you a lot of pain, has caused you a lot of anxiety, and I feel like you don't know what to do because you don't know if you want to go through that feeling of anxiety anymore. So for my people in partnerships, I feel as though you two have been through a lot, and I feel as though it's going to be a new sense of giving emotion to each other. For my people in partnerships, I feel like you guys are going to be healing. You guys are going to be, like, giving more instead of pulling back and controlling your energy from each other. I feel as though with this Page of Cups, you guys are coming up with a new way to love each other. I feel as though it doesn't have to be like this grand gesture, especially since it's a page. Pages are new ideas. So maybe your lover or your partner is coming up with a new idea, like, hey, like, maybe we can start doing this on Thursdays because this would be a way for us to get together, because I know we can't see each other a lot because maybe everyone's going back to work, or I have this to do and we have this to do. Because for my partnerships, maybe this Emperor energy of you two both having to live your lives has been causing you that anxiety of, when can I make time for my relationship? You will be starting to make time for your relationship by June, because you're releasing the burden of controlling your energy back from your partner. So Scorpio, it looks very interesting for you guys. I feel as though for my people having somebody return, I don't feel like they're going to come in this amazing way. Like, maybe they'll follow you on Instagram. They'll send you a friend request on Twitter or something, or Facebook, whatever. So let's see what else is coming out here. I want to get more of a story here from my Scorpios. For my people in partnership, I'm getting a very specific message that you guys maybe have not been able to make time for each other, or maybe there's been too much time for each other, and it's been like, okay, like, I don't want to ruin our relationship because we are now don't have that space to miss each other. So you'll know what message resonates for you, Scorpio. So let's see what else is coming out for my Scorpios for love in the second half of May 17th to June 1st. May 17th to June 1st for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. I'm actually getting another message here for you, Scorpio, but I'm just going to pull these out first, and then I'm going to tell you. So underneath this Page of Cups, we have the Moon. Underneath this 10 of Wands, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And underneath this 9 of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the message that I'm picking up for some of you Scorpios is, I feel as though you may be confronting your feelings for someone that you have been trying to pull yourself back from. Maybe you've been trying to free yourself from someone's energy. Maybe you've been, for some of you Scorpios, like, maybe you've been, like, trying not to show someone that you like them with the Moon here to the Page of Cups. Maybe some of you Scorpios are hiding your feelings for someone because you don't want to get hurt and you want to stay in the lead of your love life. Some people, they don't want to give in because, like, oh, I don't want to confront my feelings for the person, because if I express and confront the feelings for the person and they don't feel the same, then it's over. And now I'm left with not being in the lead and being anxious. So Scorpio, some of you are going to actually be putting down the burden of this. And I feel like you're going to give it an effort. You're not giving it a grand gesture. You're not expressing yourself fully. But to the moon, to the Page of Cups, Scorpio, this is for some of you. There's someone in your life that you have been just giving an inch to when you know they may want a mile. Whatever you're willing to give, obviously. But Scorpio, I feel as though you haven't been giving this person too much because you haven't been wanting to repeat old patterns of behavior and repeat old cycles of getting hurt. But you know what, Scorpio? I feel like you're going to try just a bit. Or if this is not you, Scorpio, this is exactly vice versa, exactly the way I'm saying this. This is someone who has been not trying to show you that they like you. And they're going to put down the burden and they're going to give you a Page of Cups. It's not going to be, don't comment on this video and be like, you said that they were going to confront their feelings and express. No. A Page of Cups, like I said, a follow on Instagram, an ad here, how you doing there. It's not a grand gesture, but it's progress, Scorpio. So whether this is you opening up to somebody or somebody opening up to you, it's progress. So just acknowledge it for that. Because I feel as though for some of you Scorpios who are going to be receiving this little bit of emotion from this person who hasn't really given you anything, it took a lot of them to even give it. So I know you don't want to go back into that feeling that your emotions are up in the air, as in like, oh my gosh, like I'm throwing my emotions at this person, are they gonna catch it? Don't worry about that. Just for my Scorpios who are confronting their own feelings, just give a little and see what happens. For vice versa, Scorpio, they're gonna give you a little and they're testing the waters. They just want to see how you feel about it. This is for my people who are returning. Absolutely. For my people in separation. Because, and I'm sorry, for my people who are in partnership as well. And this could be for singles, but I'm not getting like new energy here. I'm only really getting for partnered and separated that the person who has been holding back is going to not do it anymore. And not that they're not gonna not hold back, but they're gonna try a little bit. They're gonna try a little bit. It's better than getting the moon to some secretive card. You get the moon to the Page of Cups, so at least they're trying. And if Scorpio, if this is not you, this is them trying, and if this is you trying. So acknowledge the fact that you're even just trying a little bit, because I feel like Scorpio, you may not even give yourself that acknowledgement that you're even branching out to and giving your emotions, because you know, Scorpio, you could have been holding yourself back from an energy that maybe is not returning to you, and this is you trying to a new energy, and this is you being like, all right, you know what, let me free myself, let me understand who I am, and let me give this little Page of Cups to someone who has been giving me attention. You'll know, Scorpio, what your message is here, but nonetheless, it looks to me that once whomever is controlling their energy, once they free themselves and also sit in a power over this anxious feeling and be like, you know what, I'm just going to do it, whether I feel the overthinking and whether I feel the anxiety, I'm just going to do it anyway. Like, I have to take it. I feel I'm getting the Fool energy here, but I mean, I don't have the Fool here, but we do have Aries, which is lead, so the Fool is Aries. So I feel like once that happens is when you start that new cycle. And you start that new cycle of not having somebody be controlling their energy towards you. Or, you know, Scorpio, this is for a couple of different, I would say there's a couple different messages that are for people in separation. This could be somebody returning from you to you who has pulled back their energy from you greatly. Probably for a while, and they're putting down this burden and they're coming towards you in a little gesture way. You You may be feeling, okay, do I let this person in because I don't want to feel anxiety over them again because they pulled back so crazy and so hard. Scorpio, that's your choice, that's your free will. For others of you, Scorpio, this is you putting down the burden of pulling back your energy from somebody who maybe has been trying to show you emotion and you've just not been confronting yours. So I feel like Scorpio, for some of you, you guys are putting down this burden and you are confronting your emotions. You're not doing it in the grand gesture way, but you're at least doing it. So acknowledge that, Scorpio. And even if this is not towards somebody who you have been pulling back from, maybe someone has been pulling back from you, Scorpio, and you're giving your little cup to someone else, you know, and you're realizing your worth. So Scorpio, you got a lot of stuff happening here. Well, for whatever message resonates with you. But I'm going to get more of a story here for another 3 cards for Scorpio. Nonetheless, whoever was pulling back their energy, no more. No more. They're releasing that burden and they are coming for you, or you're going towards someone, Scorpio. For my people in partnerships, like I said in the beginning of the video when we first got these out, and I do feel the same message again, you guys are just finding a new way to give each other that emotional security. Because maybe you guys can't be around each other that much. Maybe people went back to work. Maybe this person has stuff to do here. Or you have stuff to do here for my people in partnerships. But don't worry. You guys are going to find a way to sit in the power of leading your union in a positive direction. The Wheel of Fortune. So let's see. 3 more cards for my Scorpios. For my Scorpios. For my Scorpios. What else coming out for my Scorpios? For the rest of May in love. Okay. Scorpio, underneath the moon, we have the 8 of Wands. Very nice. See? Once you eat, that's why I'm saying you got to acknowledge, even if it's that little. Because look, you have all of this passion coming towards you once you even just acknowledge it. Underneath this 9 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Cups. Yup, I'm telling you, Scorpio, this could possibly be somebody who has been controlling their energy from you, causing you to feel rejected, right? But I'm telling you, they're going to give you that little inch. And underneath that, for the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 4 of Wands. Here is your celebration. Here is your feeling of happiness. Here is your feeling of contentment. And you know what, Scorpio? It looks to me, for my people in separation, whoever was extremely controlling themselves is going to be the one to put down the burden. And it might be hard to believe, but believe it. But you might be able to believe it because of what a small gesture they will be bringing you, but no need to worry, Scorpio, because they really feel this 8 of Wands. And Scorpio, this could be you, who's not confronting your full 8 of Wands passionate energy that you have towards somebody. So you know if you're the person who's holding back the energy. So Scorpio, if you are the one holding back the energy, you're giving the inch, but you really feel all this. And vice versa to whoever's coming towards you, Scorpio. Because I feel like whoever was pulling back the energy was making the other person feel extremely rejected. And it took them a second to sit in their power. So Scorpio, if you were the one pulling back your energy, you were making this other person feel very rejected. And you forced them to find their worth. And I feel as though maybe that's why you're starting to go towards them, because, you know, you people feel it when you raise that consciousness. So nonetheless, Scorpio, if you are the person who pulled back your energy or the person who's receiving energy from somebody who pulled back, you both are going to be finding that happy medium together, that feeling of celebration, that feeling of that, like, our energies are back together, like, yay. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, we're getting married. No, but like, just even that conversation that you haven't had with someone for a while, even that just hangout you haven't had with someone for a while. It's just, and for my people in partnerships too, like maybe you just haven't had that like one-on-one time with your partner because life happens. But I feel like the effort is going to be made. The person who's been controlling themselves from their partner is coming back, or controlling themselves from you, Scorpio. So you'll know from people in partnerships if you've been the one kind of pulling back your energy to get things done in life, or if it's been your partner who's been pulling back their energy to get things done in life and making you feel rejected. Scorpio, nonetheless, this rejected feeling is subsiding, and the wheel is turning to the Four of Wands' favor, which is showing me that you have some stability coming for you, some joy, some feeling of happiness. And I just strongly get a feeling, Scorpio, if this is not you hiding like how you feel towards someone and just giving them that little hey, they feel very strong for you, Scorpio. And with the moon to the Eight of Wands, it's a lot. And they're only giving you this Page of Cups. So just give it time. So what we're going to do, Scorpio, is we are going to... This is why... Oh, sorry, one more thing. This is why also for my people in partnerships is that, like, they're just going to give you this, but they really wish they could give you this. You know? So, and when I mean this, I mean by success, growth, passion, conversation. Like, Eight of Wands is my conversation card. So, Scorpio, hey, you never know. Your person may graduate from the Page of Wands and then kind of confront their feelings through the moon and give you that Eight of Wands, give you that passion. So, Scorpio, this next 2 weeks are going to be one that is going to be, you're going to know what's happening here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick out 3 cards from the Moonology deck. We are going to be entering eclipse season. We are in retrograde season as well. So I'm going to be using this deck in here so we can get more of some things that are happening for you and more of a story. So we're going to get 3 cards for my Scorpios in love for the last half of May. All right, Scorpio. Your first card out, Scorpio, is... Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. That is amazing. Scorpio. So, like I said before, if you are this person who has been feeling rejected from somebody who has pulled back their energy, you are good enough. That is your confirmation that you are good enough, Scorpio. And you know what? This person's realizing it too, because that's why they're returning. And underneath this, on your next card, we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, right underneath strength. So, Scorpio, keep the confidence, keep your vibration high, and you're going to attract these people that pull back from you just because. You're raising your vibration, you're raising your consciousness, and it's just that's just what happens. And you know, Scorpio, I feel as though it's going to cause you some sort of overthinking, like, all right, this person gave me this, what do I do back? Like, not gave you something, but like this, like say this person add you on Facebook, like, oh my gosh, like, do I add them back, or do I do this, or oh, this person's reaching out because they want to make it better, like, do I give in again and get my hopes up and redo the same cycle as before? Don't worry about it. Keep the confidence in you, Scorpio. That's your key. Is your confidence, okay? And your last card out here is New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Wow. And that goes right on top of the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny, the lucky spin, to the Four of Wands. So Scorpio, it's looking real good for you. And I just want to do for like just a general sense for everybody, Scorpio, this energy of someone pulling back from you, no more. They're going to give you a little, but they really wish they could give you a lot. And you are going to be sitting in your power over any anxious feeling you feel, any feelings of negativity, any feelings of doubt, any feelings of stress. So that's where I feel like your lucky spin comes in as well, because you have the luck of this person dropping this burden of holding themselves back from you, and you sit in your power over the Nine of Swords. Like, the Nine of Swords is like the worst of the worst, like that mental prison that, like, I can't get out of this, that, like, I'm self-inflicting all of these thoughts onto me. I can never be possible for anything. I can never find love. I can never do this. I can never do that. Nope. Scorpio, by the end of May, you are sitting in your power in over these negative thoughts. You are having the wheel spin in your favor for the Four of Wands to give you that reconciliation, to give you that sense of happiness and joy back with whomever is coming back towards you, because strength to the Ten of Wands, someone is releasing their control. Someone is saying, I can't stay away from Scorpio no more. Or this is you, Scorpio, saying, I can't stay away from this person anymore. So, Scorpio, definitely leave me a comment. I would love to hear your feedback. And definitely subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to hear more from you guys. And thank you for watching. Bye.